Hey everyone, skull902 here. I'm back after a long week, and you can probably still hear it in my voice. But I did get sick 1 week ago. I started feeling it, and then shit really hit the fan uh, on about Tuesday, I want to say. Not entirely sure. I think that's when it started getting like particularly bad. Uh, at least with the sound of my voice, it was earlier than that, but you know, it got worse on Tuesday with runny nose and everything. But I'm starting to get better. This is the first day that I'm really like starting to improve. So I just felt like doing a stream for you all. Hi Nexus, welcome. How are you? Uh, excuse me. Just a sec. Okay. But yeah. I just felt like doing Sonic 2 because it's a game that I can do quickly and have a nice little chat with you all during. And since it's Friday, I can get it done quick, so that means I won't be streaming over KN whenever she goes live. Though I don't think at this point that it'd be much of a worry, because that's like 3 hours from now. But whatever. Uh, Goodness gracious. All right. Hi Swift, welcome. Welcome in. How you been today? Or throughout the week, really? So freaking tired? Well, I uh, I hope that the stream brings you entertainment and all that. Am I okay? You sound. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm honestly like I'm on the mend. I'm on like the back half of it. Earlier this week was really challenging. Like Tuesday through yesterday, man. Let me tell you. It wasn't particularly fun. And I mean, it's not like the best now or anything, but I'm getting better. I'm feeling it, So I just felt like doing a stream. Had to stay a few minutes finishing everything. Well, again, I hope that you can wind down and get some enjoyment out of this. Hi, Rin. Welcome to the stream. I might not be quite as interactive right now, being in a special stage and all. So please do excuse me. Sorry, but I have to go. See y'all later. No prob. Thanks for hanging out for a short time, and I'll see you if you happen by again. Watching this while soaking in the tub. Well, hopefully you don't drop the phone in there. That'd be bad. Chaos Emerald get, baby. And now to do this all over again. You have it on the toilet seat? Well, in that case, I hope that it gets a good cleaning. It's here, yes. Okay. Even still. That may just be the germaphobe in me talking, but I don't know. The toilet, just, you know, just be careful. There we go. In we good. Very nice. Hey, Lucky Tails, welcome in. How be you today? Well, good to hear you're doing great. Oops. Come on, Sonic, you can get up there. At least it isn't the health code violations that Cheep caused. I think that that Cheep, she doesn't give a fuck because she's just that powerful. You think anybody's gonna challenge her on that? Nah. They know not to fuck with the chicken. That was a fun stream. I still haven't watched what I missed, actually. I have to go back and do that. Any special guest for today, Skull? Not right now, but I don't know, if any of my friends happen to show up in the chat here before I beat the game, I can ask them if they're available. Surprised that she didn't flog for Appa. If I wasn't being a complete idiot right now and forgetting what flog means, then I'd have a response for that. Oh my god. How close was that? Goodness gracious. Holy hell. How are you doing today, Skull? I'm improved. 'Cause I had a pretty rough week. What with being sick and all. I think I started experiencing like runny nose and stuff on Tuesday. That wasn't fun. Ah shit. Alright, well, at the very end anyway, let's get going. And it's only started getting better today. So, you know, I can breathe again. And I'm not having to deal with all that yucky, gross discharge. So, you know, good stuff on that end, at least as far as that's concerned today. Ah, shit. So I was like, well, you know, since I'm getting better, I kind of went back and forth on whether I would do a stream. But ultimately I was like, you know, fuck it. I want to do one. Hey there, Wah. Welcome, welcome. How be you today, my dude? Well, I, for one, am having allergies with a bit of sore throat. Oof. Well, good on you to still be having a good day despite that. I was in misery. Let me tell you. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Shit. There we go. I've been doing alright, thank you. How is everyone? Well, you know, like I said, today's an improvement, as far as, you know, being sick goes. So, can't really complain about getting better, you know. I'm on the back end of it, and, you know, all that. Gamerboy, welcome. I will answer your question. Actually, no. Since when was I a member? The last stream, sorry, on the last stream, Spidey actually bought a gift subscription, and that went to you. So, if an Ultimate Spider... How did I not get any of those rings? Holy fuck. If Ultimate Spider Plush comes by, you've got him to thank for... Oh yeah, I've lost. Shit. You got him to thank for, getting you that gift. If you heard any noise in the background, that was just me adjusting my, my little tray for my keyboard. Gamer Boy with that classic food meme. I gotta go back and get more rings. Alright, let's see if I can do it this time. You know, I wonder if the sparkles would have went away if I had gotten hit there. I mean, thank God I didn't, but... You know. Fuck. Oh my god, special stage number 4, man. Alright, just gotta concentrate. Ooh. Okay, I just barely got that one. Alright, gotta concentrate. There we go. Hi, Sai Patel, welcome. Alright, we should be in the clear, yep. How about you today, Sai? Doing good? That's good to hear. Alright. Alright, well, looks like I'm doing it like this. Okay. And then there's one down here somewhere. I gotta be careful though. Okay. Sonic learned to spin dash from Tails? How do you figure? You always gotta be wary of the ones on the ceiling here. Hey, Alberto. I'll get the rest of your comment in just a moment. Gotta do some concentrating here. But welcome to the stream nonetheless. Oh, goodness. You got this skull. Thank you. Alright. I just watched the recent Mario Bros. Movie a few weeks ago and I enjoyed it. How did you enjoy it? Haven't seen it yet. Because of all the sickness going around. My brother got COVID not too long before I was originally supposed to see it. And then it was something like my mom got sick not too much longer after that, and she was going to be my ride, and still is planned to be, whenever we do see the movie. That was last week, and then I caught, I'm going to presume that it's the cold that my mom had, but I actually, you know what, maybe it was my older brother's case of COVID. I'm not sure. I caught something at the end of last week, and so I wasn't able to go this week. And in fact, I wouldn't have felt good enough to go until, like, today. So, you know, we're hoping for next week. I'll see where I am in the sleep cycle department by that point. Hey Aurora, and Lindsay and Jake, welcome to the stream. How are you? Well, I was just telling the story of being sick throughout the week. So, like, this week hasn't been, the greatest or anything, but, you know, I'm living, as it were. Alright, okay, I got both of them. That's good. There we go. Yeah, no, they're better for the most part. I'm just the last of us that got it, and I'm still recovering. But you know, today has been much better than the previous 3 or so days. So, you know, could have been worse. Sorry about the lack of concentration. I just need to make sure I'm going the right way here, you know? Okay. I see some other people have had the vid as well. Yeah, it's not fun. Certainly wouldn't recommend. If I did indeed get it from my brother, this would be the 3rd time, I think, for me. Alright, good. So what is your goal for this live stream? To beat Sonic the Hedgehog 2? Just to, you know, have a nice chat with you all. Since it's been 10 days since the last stream, actually. Goodness gracious. Weird to think it's been that long. Well, it's good to hear that your experience with COVID was short and sweet, Lindsay and/or Jake. Goodness gracious. Here, let me just get to some other comments. But first, real quick, because I'm sure you guys wouldn't have wanted to hear me sniffing. Let's see. Yeah, we all have our vaccinations there, Alberto. So yeah. Let's see. I see, and let me guess, you're getting all the Chaos Emeralds in Emerald Hill, right? That's yeah, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. Actually cried during the visit since my anxiety was high while describing something to my doctor. Excuse me. Yeah, you know, doctor's visits, especially for very important things, can be scary. So I hope that things went all right afterward. How's Big the cat doing? Big the cat's doing all right. I don't think that you would want to hear me do the voice right now. In such condition. Excuse me. Let's see here. Good, good, good. Well, Swift, it's good to see that your doctor was able to address and take care of the problem. Happy for you. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Hey, Chemo. Only a little bit of Emerald Hill, or well, I guess most of it, but you know, you haven't missed much there, Chemo. I bet you're having a good day. It was nice to know that I got enough rings here to I would have gotten the Chaos Emerald as Sonic and Tails with that amount. How you been doing, Chemo? My day was good. Skull, how's your day so far? You know, it's been better, cause I've been having a rough week, and I'm sorry to all of you who've heard this by now. Fuck it, you know, I've been ring hunting this whole stage. Might as well get Supersonic and show Robotnik who's boss, am I right? But yeah, it's been good. My sickness is improving. I can breathe through my nose again for, you know, decent periods of time, and you know, not have a shitty runny nose, you know. I'm starting to really feel the improvement. So today I was just like, you know, I feel good enough. I could do a short stream of Sonic the Hedgehog too. Why not? You know. Alright, in Aurora, if you're still here, I guess another goal here would be to play the game deathless. Because I still haven't done that on like a traditional sort of way. I think I actually do have the deathless achievement for the 360 version, but like that version has save states and stuff, so it's like it's legit technically, because, you know, at least in my eyes, if the game itself gives you save states, then it's fair game. If you do it via external methods, that's when I kind of think, that's not really as legit. But, you know, it's not something I would give anybody else shit for, though. At least, you know, any serious shit, I might joke around with them, like if you're my friend or whatever. No, without dying. Man, a hitless run, I don't think I would be able to do that. My allergies have been acting up, and it's always when I wake up. It's weird. That does sound a little weird, but hopefully them allergies clear up, and you can have yourself a nice day. And I hope that this brings you some niceness to your day while you're still dealing with that. Special delivery on Twitter for you? Okay. I'll go check that out at some point here. Perhaps even after I beat this here level. Because, you know, why not? Okay. careful. There we go. Like the one time I'm thankful that rolling kills Supersonic's momentum for whatever fucking reason. Hopefully you'll feel better as well. Oh, thank you, Aurora. Thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Hooray! Since Amy's gonna be playable in Origins Plus, I wonder what they'll do with her Super and Hyper forms because of the Chaos Emeralds and Super Emeralds. Well, you know, they haven't confirmed it, though I highly fucking doubt that they wouldn't put it in there, just because, you know, the people making those remakes are fucking Chad. And they tend to do what the fans want, so, you know. There was a bit of a, I wouldn't say intense, but there was a bit of a thing on Twitter about how people interpret Super Amy. Now personally, I don't know if this is like considered the boring answer among the fan base, but I think like when I envision a Super Amy, I think of like the same shade of gold as Sonic. How coincidental that I turned into Super Sonic as I mentioned it. Just because of like how her character is, you know, not really defined, but like her connection to Sonic is, you know, I think a justifiable enough reason, you know, to do that. He was her inspiration, much like Tails actually, to go out and do heroism, or whatever, you know. I just think that it fits. That's how I personally envision it. Most of the tweets I was seeing about it were like, rose gold, and I'm like, you know, I respect your opinion and all, but man, like, I think rose gold is the boring answer, personally speaking. Like, all the fan art of it, that I've seen too, is, it's like, oh man, Super Amy, and she's like a barely different shade of pink. Like, wow, cool. How did I escape the wrath of that grounder there? Just walked right through him. I don't know, man. I've never really been into rose gold as a color, as well, so that's definitely got something to do with it. I don't know, man. I just don't like it. That interpretation. But again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. So please don't take this as me shitting on your headcanon or anything like that if that's how you personally see it. You know, that's not what I'm trying to say at all. You are valid. I saw one really interesting one though, and I think kind of for the same reasons that I liked Super Amy being gold. I could get down for like. Someone did like a whole ass Team Rose super form drawing, and Amy was blue, and I was like, that's actually rather interesting. I quite like that. So you know, that's an idea as well. So yeah, that's just kind of what I think about it. What is your least favorite stage in the game? Oil Ocean. Just Oil Ocean. Imagine rose gold for Hyper Amy and then regular gold for Super Amy. I mean, maybe. They only tend to give the second color treatment though to Sonic, is the thing. So like Hyper Knuckles, for instance, is you know, still the same shade of pink as Super Knuckles. You just I guess it just flashes faster. Is the thing. And he has the after images too. That's important. And I think that's the same deal with Super and Hyper Tails, though I haven't really seen footage of a Tails playthrough, so I could be wrong about that. Ah, fuck. Turning into Supersonic screwed me over. Okay, just carefully. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, there is a extra life down here, and I want it. Okay. Until every Sonic fan imagine Sonic and Company going super with all the Chaos Emeralds. Well, yeah, I'm sure everybody has an idea of, you know, what color a certain character that hasn't transformed yet would be, and all that stuff. I think it's cool to imagine that sort of thing. This is a really unceremonious way of ending the level. Goodness gracious. I guess everyone has a different opinion in regards to stages. Yeah, I don't know. Oil Ocean is just like the music on it and everything. I forgot to check my Twitter. I'm so sorry. Was it Lindsay and Jake? I believe it was. Here, I'll go look at that real quick. Come on, Twitter. Work for me here. Oh, goodness. Well, I hope that you're all right with that funnel cloud there. You're messaging me here today, so I presume that you made it out all right. I know there's been a lot of tornado activity in the U.S. lately, so... Goodness gracious. I had a scare earlier this month, and it's not fun. I have to work now. Maybe I'll see you after work. Good luck at work, Alberto. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here, and I highly doubt that I'll still be on after you're done with work, but if you happen by another time, I shouldn't have turned to Supersonic here. If you happen by another time, I look forward to seeing you, and I hope that you enjoyed this one and that you have yourself a fantastic day. Wish they could make a rose gold since, oh. Yeah, I'm sorry, Swift, listen, like I said, I didn't mean to shit on anyone's opinions if that's how you took it. I'm just, you know, all the other hedgehogs are gold. You know, it would just make sense. You know, if Amy's not like the exact same shade of gold as Sonic, then maybe like a little lighter. I know I saw one interpretation that made her gold like Sonic, or at least close enough. Maybe even a little darker, actually. But like her eyelashes turned red, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. So, you know, everybody has an interpretation of how that should be, or what they would want it to be like, and, you know, it's not bad by any means. It's just what, you know, fans want to see, you know? Yeah, the sky blue one was kind of like the Team Rose drawing that I saw. I wish I could, or I wish I would have saved it, actually, because it looked pretty cool. I liked that interpretation. And yeah, much like Super Forms, Aurora, everyone's got a favorite and least favorite stage, so You know, if Oil Ocean is one of your favorites, I don't mean to shit on, you know, your opinion personally. I'm just not that big a fan of Oil Ocean, you know? Hello, KJ. Happy Friday to you as well. Welcome to the stream. I hope you've been doing good. I didn't like Mystic Cave because of the spike pit. Yeah, that can definitely get people. Better to take the top path on Act 2 to better avoid that one. Speaking of the developers of you know, the Sonic classic remakes and stuff being Chad, what a fucking way to incorporate the Sonic 2 version of Hidden Palace. Like, I know it's been 10 years or so since it was originally released and stuff, but like, goddamn, that was cool. That was really cool of them to do. Goodness, Chemo, you almost had me wishing you a happy birthday. I don't know what Hidden Palace is. Hidden Palace was originally a cut zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So, like, in the original version, you can access it via, like, Game Shark, or Action Replay, I guess, and Game Genie and stuff, but it's, like, a jumbled mess. So, when they remade it, they added it back in as a level, because, like, it had some prototype level design and stuff in one of the earlier builds. So, like, they knew that you could make a level out of it. So, you know, they went and did it. And there's, like, an infamous spike pit in Mystic Cave. And the developers were like, well, let's just make the entrance to it there. Also, Sonics, welcome to the stream. Says, hang on, I know this game. It's Super Mario World. Yeah, you're right. This isn't actually Sonic the Hedgehog 2, everybody. This is Super Mario World. I played a very late April Fool's on you, clearly. Only 20 days late to the April Fool's party, you know? If I'm being honest, I wish my birthday was in, like, June. But oh well, it is what it is. You know, I do, as someone with a spring birthday, you know, that's coming up pretty soon, I do think that there is, like, a bit of a convenience factor of it coming, like, half a year after Christmas. For those who don't celebrate Christmas, that might not apply, you know? But, you know. I have no idea what point I was trying to make. Mystic Cave, let's go! This is definitely one of the best songs in the game. This song is a pretty fucking, or sorry, this game rather is a pretty fucking banger soundtrack. So, you know, there's not really any wrong choices. So, much like the level itself, I'm not terribly into Oil Ocean's track. It's not bad. It's just not my flavor. Yep, speaking of Mystic Cave, we're right here. Go this way. OMG, I forgot you existed. Stitch, I've been gone for less than a week. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Super Sarniok world. You got it. You got it, Wah. You know? This is how it be. Your point. I don't know, do you have like a short attention span? I certainly do sometimes. If I had to guess, your birthday is on the 28th of April? Nope. My birthday is May 10th, and much like I've been doing for the last couple of years, I will be streaming that day. We're getting it organized, actually, in my secret stream server. Fun times. I can let you guys know, though, that for the first hour or so, Lost Leader and I are going to be messing around as I play in some random Sonic game, and then afterward, it's gonna be me and Lost and a few others. We're gonna meet up again in All Stars Racing Transformed, because that was a real fun time on Valentine's Day. And I gotta say, you know, looking back at my gameplay from Valentine's Day, man, you can tell I was quite inexperienced. I've been training, especially with Tails the Prower, TTP. So it'll be real interesting to see, you know, how well we do on the birthday stream. I had no idea that Vegeta's birthday was May 10th. You actually did something on Valentine's Day? Yeah, I did a couple streams. Had a feeling you were there, Stitch. The second stream got privatized, but I did at least do a little highlights video so that it didn't go into the non-canon zone. I was working, so probably not. Ah, well. No prob. No prob. That's a very understandable reason for not watching a stream. Oh, just one more. There we go. See, one of the reasons why I'm not so keen on this level is those fucking seahorses, so, every second I have Supersonic in this level, I fucking savor. Seahorses are cute, though. Well, you know, maybe the real-life ones, but these ones here in the game are fucking dickheads. Eggman didn't even get to do anything in the boss fight. Yeah, it's great. You can do that as normal Sonic too, actually, because the fire underneath doesn't actually hurt you. Why are seahorses even in this one? They belong in the sea. Well, this is Oil Ocean. Hey, Joshua Hunter. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope that you're having a good day. Just don't put a quarter in their coin slot. Know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, no, you definitely don't want to do that. Well, that was a SpongeBob reference there, Stitch. I think I just went away that I don't really want to go. Yeah, it's this way. Oops. Oh well. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Shit. Hate these seahorses, man. Shit. No! They're really ruining my chance to be supersonic right now. Let me tell you. Mystic Cave Zone is the most hazardous? What makes you say that? Because of the spike trap? I'd say probably Metropolis Zone would be the most hazardous in the game. Just from the sheer scale of it. Ring? Okay. They knew you were trying to go super and were having none of it. Well, you know, maybe they should be nicer. Did they ever think of that? Though, it's probably a better idea to be normal Sonic during the boss. So, okay, cool. Gonna be honest, fam, I have no idea how that dude hit me. Fairly certain I was on the ball there. But it is better to be normal Sonic during... Ooh, goodness. During the boss fight, because Supersonic actually can get you fucked up. Because although it is Sonic, there is such a thing as going too fast, and Sonic can just find himself slipping right into the oil underneath, and then you find that you've lost the boss fight through really no fault of your own. The first time I saw this game was by a different YouTuber. And after he finished it, he played with his friend, and his friend kept falling into the spike pit. But the game is good. Yeah, the game is good. It's definitely got some stuff in there that's like a little frustrating, and I think that just comes from its rushed development. Probably some stuff that you know, ended up becoming an oversight because they didn't have as much time as they would have really liked to have. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you know. Still a really good game though. 1, 2, 3. Good. Alright, here's the test. Because I'm fairly certain if I make it through here without dying, then I could probably do the rest of the game without dying. Sonic looked kind of sus when he was ducking like that. What do you mean? He's not looking sus. He's our boy. We love and appreciate our boy. He's done so much for us. I feel like Supersonic should have been jump button and another button additionally, that way you don't have to use it like in Sonic. I'm sorry, I'm not really... I mean, yeah, they could have done a quality of life, you know, improvement on Supersonic, but you know, at least they thought to make it a double jump move in Sonic 3, and then, you know, like in Sonic Mania, they thought later. Honestly, that comes from Sonic 3 Complete, actually. But you know, they were like, hey, let's do this for Supersonic so that you know, so that it doesn't come up on the player as a surprise. So, you know. You just gotta take it, you know, as the very first interpretation, or rather implementation, of Supersonic as a mechanic, you know. It's like playing Mario 1, you know. There's no spin jump, there's no flying. It's just you run, you get your super mushroom, and you get your fire flower, and that's it. Oh, and you got Starman too. I think I'm gonna go the other way. I think there's another slicer here, though. Yep, sure is. Fuck you. Metropolis Zone has 3 acts. Sure does. They were like, we don't want to waste all that level design that we did on Cyber City. Which, you know, fair, because it was basically a completed level. They just didn't have the graphics for it. So, you know, a pretty smart, creative way to reuse the work that they had. Don't worry, Sonic, we still appreciate you. That's the spirit. We gotta cheer him on, you know? Keep the positive energy of the Chaos Emeralds going and all that, just like the end of Sonic Adventure. There we go. The water in this game reminds me of the Iron Lung. That's odd. I don't quite understand that. Just a sec, folks. Okay, we good. Sorry about that. You know, someone was saying earlier that Sonic ducking looked pretty sus. What I think is pretty sus is putting a fucking shell cracker right up here for the player to get hit by. I landed directly on that fucker, too. No way I should have gotten hit there. Actually, there's a box of rings down there. I'm gonna wanna... Oh, well, not rings, but... Shit, I'll take it. Rachel, welcome to the stream. Sorry, Stitch, what was intentional? Jumping on the crab? I mean, I was trying to hit him, but I wasn't trying to get hit, if that's what you're asking. Is it normal for me to call those robots Mr. Krabs? You can call them whatever you want, you know? No harm, no foul. There we go. Okay, there's nothing there. Great. Sometimes I name animal bots after cupcake songs. Well, goodness. Oh my god, that was close. Holy fuck, I should have just kept going. Okay, we good. Oh, me glitching? That's just, you know, something... Supersonic sometimes will get fucked up with the collision. There we go. Oh man, that was so close. My favorite boss? It's kind of one of my least favorite, just because he's tough to fight, but I probably... Like, he's not bad. He's just a bit of a heart racer. Sonic 2 gives me Mega Man feels, not gonna lie, with the stages sometimes. I can definitely say it. Like this one, for instance, I can definitely get some, fuck. I know it's one of the early NES games, it could literally just be called Airman, for all I know, but you do it in the sky, and then there's, like, those big-ass face platforms with the spikes. One of the more iconic levels of the franchise. Sky Chase Zone song is relaxing. Yeah, it sure is. I do quite like how this is the TV tropes trope image for breather level, because it very much fits that description. The game just, you know, put you through the test, and so it's like, you know, you deserve a break for going through all that. Hope those animals have parachutes. You're mentioning something there. I don't know if on purpose or anything like that, but in the remakes, they did make sure to change the animations to give them parachutes. So that's fun. Or they would go splat. But think about all the animals that you save in levels that have lava in them. You know? The robot turtles seem very calm and chilled. Yeah, Gamera over there, you know, and his little buddy seem perfectly content with their role, which, you know, it's all good. They're just vibing. F in the chat for the dead animals. Oh, you know it, Swift. This is one of my favorite levels to play as Supersonic because of how you can just totally cheese the whole thing. So we're not gonna talk about Sonic letting Tails crash in the beginning? Maybe he knew that that Tails had a backup system that, you know, that we see at the end of the level. Maybe, maybe. Okay, good. And doop. No super hard platforming for this man. Press F to pay respect to the animals. Yeah, respect the animals, man. They've been through a lot. The reason why I don't like Wing Fortress Zone is because of the spike platforms and the laser and the boss fight. Yeah, it can be kind of shit. What is Sonic's body count? I don't know, and I don't want to attempt to answer that. I believe I saw a Sonic hat called Sonic Classic Heroes by along with Red Hot Sonic. He made a comment about the animals running into the lava. Yeah, it's just like a funny little thing to notice. They don't seem to be any worse for wear, but you know, it's just kind of fun to joke about, you know. All right, here we go. All I need to do is do this without losing a life. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck! Man. Right on the last level, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it won't be today. 1, 2, 3. Ah. And now my bad luck on Death Egg Zone is kicking in. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I was far too overzealous there on the timing. One, 2, 4, 5. Okay, that's half. Seven, 8. 9. Ah, are you fucking kidding me? It did the Knuckles thing. One, 2, 3, 4. I'll get to some of these comments after Mecha. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. I was going to draw something as to where Sonic is asking Shadow if he's suffering from back pain with the Shaq reference. I'm like, nah, Shadow can't have back pain. Yeah, Shadow's just impervious to chronic pain. Sonic's probably slayed over 40 oxygen breathers and thousands of robots. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's get back to it. I swear though, when I stream, I always have like the shit luck with Death Egg Zone for some reason. Case in point. This was an incredible run up until now. That was incredibly lucky. I could have very easily gotten hit there. It was probably like a 1-frame jump. Eggman, a fan of Naruto, confirmed he did the run, guys. Or is it Naruto who's a fan of Eggman? Okay, there we go. I can't believe that ended up being worse than my last run of this too. Because that was one death, and it was at Emerald Hill Act 1. I guess this is a bookend in a way, because I didn't die until the very last act slash level. The quest to beat Sonic 2, Deathless, still goes on, but you know, I played the game, and that was my intention here. We can chalk those up either to the shit luck that I have on Death Egg Zone, or the fact that I'm still technically sick. Hi Trip, welcome to the stream. Just in time for the ending. What are we excusing for Skull? The deaths. So it's either my shitty luck in Death Egg Zone whenever I stream, most of the time, or me still being sick, technically. Congratulations. So many burbs. Thank you for the congratulations, Aurora. Uh, and to Gamer Boy. And Joshua Hunter as well. Please excuse the random breakups in my voice. I am still technically sick. Flawless victory. Thank you, Kimo Sabe, but I did die 4 times. And Swift as well. Hi guys, I'm on my lunch break, so me and Mickey decided to come watch. I'm sorry about you coming in on the last moment there, Anime King, but I hope that you enjoy what you see while I'm still going on. I'll do a small Q&A. It is called Death Egg Zone for a reason. You got a point there. It's just, I don't know, it just seems, whenever I stream Sonic 2 or, say, like a Sonic 2 hack, or something like classic Sonic Heroes that features it as a level, you know, in its original sort of presentation and level design and all that, I just always have the worst luck with it. Or, well, I shouldn't say always, it's like most of the time. If I could just trade this Death Egg Zone that I had here from the last time I did Sonic 2 on stream with the Death Egg Zone that I did there, because the Death Egg Zone that I did on the last Sonic 2 stream was fucking perfect. So if I could just go transplant that one into this stream, you know. But someday I will play this game deathless, and it will be fucking glorious. Skull, we gotta reschedule Let's Go. I know. I meant to message you about that, actually. Since I can talk and breathe in stream now, you know, you can just let me know when you're available. I am a daytime person, as it stands. Like, I'm very day right now. So I've been up for the last 12.5 hours. So I have no idea when I'm going to sleep today, but I could probably shift it a little bit so that I'm up during the evening, like we wanted to do the stream at. If you have Wii Sports, could you play a little bit of it? I would fucking love to, but unfortunately, I don't have a setup for my consoles, and I don't have a copy of Wii Sports. So unfortunately, I cannot do Wii Sports on stream. I would love to though. Though it's weird because like you would think for a launch pack-in game. Let me just switch it back to my standby screen here so that you're not just looking at a void. God, what was I saying? It's kind of weird. Because like you know, pack-in games for consoles, you know, there's usually so much of them that they're very cheap. Like let's say for the NES, for example, you know, even though retro games have gotten very, very expensive, I'm fairly certain you can still find copies of Mario/Duck Hunt for the NES for like $5. There's so many of them, you know. But Wii Sports is kind of like a weird outlier there, where it's like really expensive nowadays, from what I'm aware of. So, you know, yeah. You know how we could fix that, Barndo? That is true. You do have a copy of Wii Sports. I was thinking about asking if you could stream it for the beginning of baseball season. Let me just check my Discord here. Okay, Georgia sent some memes. Swift sent a pretty lovely Super Amy there. It's still the rose gold, but you know, you're legit, Swift. You 100% perfectly valid. I never say no to you, you know that. Well, I do think the blue eyes is a pretty nice interpretation. That's okay, Skull. This was a great live stream, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, now we're getting on to questions, or rather, the Q&A sesh. So questions, comments, concerns, complaints. I'll talk with you guys for a bit. You know, since it's my first time back and all, I'd love to have some more chats with you. Whatever you want to talk about. How are you feeling, Jeremy? Uh, I mean, I still got a little bit of yuckiness going on, but it's getting better. You know, I can breathe through my nose for a good amount of time. Uh, you know, uh, it's not so leaky today. That was a very bad problem the last few days, like from Tuesday through yesterday. Uh, and that's always the worst. I fucking hate that when that happens like at the end. Uh, you know, because it's usually one of the first symptoms that comes along, but sometimes it goes on at the very end, and you know, I just it's weird with me. Because usually I have a day where like I can manage it, and then like maybe a couple days of that, and then it always ends like the very last day with runny nose is always like the worst possible scenario. Like it's gross. So I won't get into details, but like it's just the fucking worst. Uh, and then uh, and then like after having a really fucking terrible day with it is usually when it starts to let up. Surprised not a lot of people draw Super Amy with a different color dress. Uh, that's probably just because it's clothes. It would be a little inconsistent, I guess, with super designs in Sonic. Because like Shadow's gloves, for instance, they don't change. Silver's boots don't change. Sonic's shoes don't change. Uh, you know. So that being said, there is precedent. Burning Blaze, her clothes change, but I guess that's the Soul Emeralds doing their thing. So shrug. Love punch me in DMs after the end of the stream so we can plan and stuff. Uh, sure. I mean, you can shoot me up now. You know. Uh, I didn't mean to say shoot me up because that immediately made me think of heroin, but just let me know when you're available, Trip, and we'll go from there. This was a great live stream and I enjoyed it. I don't know if I read that comment already, but thank you very much. Why the heroin? Because, usually, or I suppose one of the ways you do it is, it's described as shooting up. Shoot up heroin. Which is not a recommendation. Don't take that out of context. Did you play the Murder Mystery Sonic game? Yeah, I played Murder of Sonic earlier this month. Give me just a sec, guys. Okay. Just needed to do a sniff. Uh, Taking it out of context now. Sonic's no. Are you gonna do rule of three? Well, Swift. That is the one of the things that I've got going on for the charity stream. Whenever Trip and I get that going. Uh, I believe it's if we reach $15, then I'll do a rule of three special, just because I haven't done rule of three in a while. So I'll do like a selection stream where you guys can give me suggestions, and I'll have some on the wheel already for things, and then I'll spin the wheel and be like, okay, I'm doing this. You know, I thought shooting up had another meaning. Well, I suppose it can, but what immediately came to my mind was heroin. Yes, Anime King. Go right ahead. Uh, a sniff, yes. You know, uh, my nose might be clear for the most part, but I don't want to be, snorting right into my mic if I can help it. I had a great time, Skull. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Chemo. And I hope that we can continue having a good time, so long as I'm on for however long. But yeah, Swift, want some rule of three, then, the charity link is up. So someone could go donate $15 right now to the charity link. And then I would have to do a rule of three stream and another video on it. You're leaving, Aurora? Well, I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here, and you have yourself a good day. I look forward to seeing you again if you decide that this was good enough to come back to. What is your least favorite Sonic game or TV show, Skull? Hmm. My least favorite Sonic game? Uh, Goodness. If we're going with like platformers, I guess it would have to be 3D Blast. But overall, uh, probably Drift or like Drift 2, one of them. Because I'm not really into like 8-bit racing games. As much as I like racing games, you know. So the older ones don't really do it for me. I'm gonna go now. My family is gonna watch the Mario movie right here in my house. Thanks for the stream and see ya. Uh, well, Gamer Boy, I hope that you enjoy Mario and thank you for stopping by. I hope that you have a good time with your family and I'll catch you later, my dude. I'm on VR chat. I'm actually friends with Amy the Hedgehog. Oh my. And Mickey's question is, what was the very first Sonic game you ever played? That would be Sonic Adventure 2. I was 7 going on 8 when Sonic Adventure 2 Battle came out for the Nintendo GameCube. My dad took us to Toys R Us around the time that the game was coming out in very early 2002, and they had it at a kiosk um, for GameCube. And my older brother and I played two-player. It was either City Escape or the downhill level. Uh, and my older brother was playing as Sonic. I was playing as Shadow. He figured out how to jump off the ramps, and I didn't, and he wouldn't tell me, so he fucking cheated. He totally cheated, and I would kick his ass in a rematch these days. Let me tell you. But yeah, that was the very first Sonic game I ever played. Do you enjoy bands like K-pop, BTS, or not really? Funny you should ask that because Twitter has been flooding my fucking timeline lately with like, no disrespect or anything to K-pop or its fans. It's just not my thing. I have never once posted a tweet in Korean. and I have never expressed an interest in K-pop, and yet my Twitter is full of Korean K-pop tweets, and I don't get it. Hello there, Skull. It's been a while. Hey, Slytherin. Welcome in. You're just in time for the Q&A sesh. Um, you know, uh, I've played and beaten the game. Made it deathless all the way to Death Egg Zone, but unfortunately, I died 4 times there. So I'll have to shoot for a deathless run some other time. Uh, but well, everyone, me and Mickey Mouse have got to get back to work. Keep up the good work with your stream, uh, and you all have a magical day. Bye, guys, and I hope to see you real soon. Well, thank you for stopping by there, Anime King. That I hope that you have a good day too, and good luck with everything over there. And look forward to seeing you if you happen by again. So good luck. Oh, you're done with the game already? Yeah. Sonic 2 takes me around about an hour to beat. So I beat it around like 20 minutes ago, I want to say. Maybe 15. Somewhere around that area, 15, 20 minutes. Sweet Lord, says Rachel. Was that in reaction to what Twitter's been pulling lately? It's like Twitter, my dude. I just I use your website to post updates. Uh, maybe the occasional silly thing, or to see good Sonic fan art or fan art for like other shit that I enjoy. So I'm sorry, but that's just not something I'm interested in. Twitter thinks you're a part of the army. Apparently, with the heroin thing, it reminded me of when some kids crush up Smarties and snort. I don't doubt it. Kids do stupid shit. Good luck. Thank you, Stitch. Thank you very much. Super sunny this week. I hope that you've been enjoying that sunlight. It's been rather dark here today. I think we're in for some precipitation throughout the next few days. Weather was pretty good for a while. Uh, it's getting colder, which I can appreciate because that means that the fucking flies are at bay. Uh, so you know, I'll savor that for as long as I can. I actually had a habit of eating paper. I've done that on dares before. So kids do stupid shit. We don't know why, but uh, I suppose I was gonna say it's our job, but not everybody here is responsible for children. But if you are in any capacity a caretaker for children, whether it be in a school setting or, uh, if you're a parent or whatever the case may be, uh, you know, best practice is to just try and keep them from danger and doing stupid stuff as best as you can. Skull, you seem like the type of kid to make makeshift wine and get sick off of it. I'm not nearly that creative. The fanciest thing I think I've ever done in that respect is I've added sugar to milk, which is pretty bitchin', quite like that. And just on a whim, one time I mixed orange juice and cranberry juice, and that tastes so fucking good. It would probably destroy my insides nowadays, but man, when I was a teenager, sometimes. You know, just mix them together and be like, yo, this is the stuff right here. I almost died by swallowing a penny. Dude, that happened to me too when I was 5. Holy shit. Again, kids just do dumbass stuff sometimes. It's like I looked at it and was like, I know I shouldn't be doing this. Oh well. Oh wait, you know what? Uh I still had that thought before then, but uh there was like this ancient like internet thing, uh this little animation, this flash animation that my mom had on our old like Windows 98 PC, uh where it's like Snoopy's enjoying some rounds of root beer. He drinks 2 glasses, and then like the third one's full of coins, but he isn't paying any attention, so he like gulps that. So I was like, hey, there's this giant cup of coins here in my stepdad's shop. You know what would be funny is if I imitated that video. No, one of the coins got fucking lodged in my windpipe there, and thankfully I didn't have to go to the doctor or anything, but I did need assistance. After I swallowed the penny, my mom noticed that I was running a fever and took me to the ER. Good of your mom to notice. I said it once and I'll say it again. I choked on a hot dog as a kid. That's like something normal to choke on, though. That's not like kids doing something stupid. Just a sec. Sorry about that. Had to sniff again. I have a bit of a vague memory, but I ate Play Doh once thinking it was red velvet cookie dough. Fun to play with, not to eat. It's kind of funny you mentioned that, actually. I was recently rewatching a stream of Vinny's where we were talking about exactly that. And apparently, you can digest Play-Doh and it's safe. Obviously, it's not supposed to be eaten, and they make it taste horrible to get the idea across. Um, but if you do happen to eat it, you won't die, so that's good. They thought I was wearing a necklace, so I think they ran an X-ray and saw the penny and rushed me to. Oh goodness. Well, hope hope that that went smoothly and everything. It's good that you're okay now. Yep, I lived. Hooray! Hooray for living! It's like that Girl Scout troop on that one episode of Family Guy. We like being alive. We like being alive. We like being a. We like being a. We like being alive. You'll have to forgive my fucked up sick voice. Trust me, it could have been worse. If you had heard me earlier this week, like when I did the update, my sore throat was I guess I would say it was at its worst. I don't know. It was kind of a weird day that day because it was like it started off with this like really burny, irritating kind of feeling, and then on the Sunday or sorry last Sunday when I recorded the update and got the word out that I was sick and would need to take some time off. That's like when it started to get like sore. You know. Tomorrow, me and my mom are going to visit that certain castle we visited back in 2022. I gave you the pictures of it, which you really liked, remember? Oh, yeah. Uh, that was a legit castle. And I hope that you enjoy it the second time around, or if this is like your 39th time seeing it, I hope that you enjoy it the 39th time. You don't sound sick though. Are you sure? Because I've been hearing it. I definitely like, at least to my perception, I sound more stuffy than normal. Next week I'm going to the heart doctor. Well, I wish you good luck there, Swift. Who loves candy corn? Oh man, candy corn was one of my favorites when I was a kid. I think I got sick of it at one point. So like that, and uh, when you get older, your tolerance for sweetness, unless if you're someone like say Daniela, who apparently never lost her taste for chocolate, which I commend. You know, uh, but some people don't lose their sweet tooth. Most adults, I think, do start to get less of a tolerance for it over time. Uh, I could probably eat like maybe one or two pieces of candy corn these days and be fine. But if I had any more than that, I'd probably be like, "Ugh, this is too much." Yeah, Daniela with one L. She's a friend I made last year. Cutie T Cat. Responsible for like almost every Sonic VTubers models. How does candy corn taste like? It's a very unique flavor, Slytherin. I'll get the Wikipedia page for candy corn and read from it. Candy corn is a type of small pyramid-shaped candy, typically divided into three sections of different colors with a waxy texture and a flavor based on honey, sugar, butter, and vanilla. It is a staple candy of the fall season and Halloween in North America. I'd say that's a pretty accurate description. It's pretty good, but again, like, it's very, very sweet. And I think to most adult sensibilities, like it would be a little too much after like two pieces. I never ate one of those. Oh, they're good, in my opinion. It's just again, they're probably too sweet for me now. I'm not sure if I've tried something like that before. I think honestly, it seems to be like a North American thing, like the Wikipedia page was saying. It doesn't seem to have made it out into the rest of the world quite as much. I went to Spencer's yesterday with a friend. There was a cupcake flavored cream there. It was good. Hi, Spidey. Welcome to the stream. Doing the Q&A segment right now. You're a bit late for the gameplay portion, but I'm just chilling and shooting the shit now. So those candies are not in Europe. Yeah, I mean, they might be. You'd have to look it up. I just like from what I know personally, I think it is more so of a North America sort of thing, like U.S., Canada, maybe Mexico. I'm not sure. How's everyone doing? Since the update I put out on Sunday, I've been doing better. I think the worst of it was definitely Tuesday through yesterday. Uh, but my nose has been getting clearer. It's not it hasn't been nearly as leaky today. So I figured, good time to come back. Slowly get back into the thick of things and do a stream. Here's a summary. He died 4 times due to being trash at gameplay. Stitch, why? Why do you have to be so mean? I can't believe this. Or, well, who am I kidding? I can believe it. You always do the roasty bits. How was Easter for you with the candy and eggs, lol? Um, I didn't really like get into the Easter spirit. Uh, I did a stream that day, and it turned out pretty good. Uh, you know, um, so it was a pretty all right day. Wait, were you sick too, Skull? Yeah. Uh, I uh, I got it like a week ago, or at least I started feeling it a week ago. So I did a guest spot on Trip stream, uh, and you can kind of hear it in my voice. Like, I sounded normal for the most part, I think, but like there were some moments where my voice would break when it normally wouldn't have, um, and I was feeling like irritation there. And Saturday was the weird day actually. Saturday was the weird day because it got a little better on Saturday, and then on Sunday it just straight up turned sore. Monday it was sore, but less so. By Tuesday the sore throat had mostly gone, but then my nose started leaking. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I had to deal with that, uh, and that was a total mess. Uh, And today I woke up and I was like, hey, my nose isn't as leaky as it was. Oh my god, I'm finally fucking improving. So here I am. I'm on the back half of it now, recovering, getting better. Uh, Honestly, I don't really mind that you didn't do a deathless run for this game because I had a feeling it would be impossible in the Death Egg Zone part. I mean, I've definitely done it before. It's just for whatever reason, most of the time when I played Sonic 2 or something like it on stream, Death Egg Zone is the one that gets me. Uh, and like I mentioned before, last time I played Sonic 2 on stream, I had a really fucking good Death Egg Zone. I beat it in like a minute and a half. Just I just crushed it. But it wasn't meant to be today for some reason. Listen, Stitch. I'm bad at video games, but like I've played the classic Sonic so much that I can say with confidence that I'm good at them. I did most of the game deathless today. So you know what? You can stop being a meaty head. Cause if you don't, then you're gonna make me cry. So anyway, I caught COVID once and I literally couldn't speak. That sounds very similar to the first time I got COVID, or at least the first time I suspect I got COVID. Uh, we didn't really know in January 2020 that it had already kind of made its way into the U.S. at the time, so it just felt like a really weird cold. But I suspect that it was COVID, because like it was a very weird cold. You know what I mean? It felt like a cold, but not in any way like any other cold has ever felt. Uh, and I do remember it had a pretty profound effect on my voice. Uh, I really wish, because there were like I kept quiet throughout most of the time I had it, but I do remember my brother needed to ask me something, and so I answered him, and my voice was so different. I wish that I had recorded what I sounded like, because it was weird. And then the second time I had it was after I got vaccinated. And then I'm starting to think now that it might be COVID here. I don't know. Uh, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Everyone's response to it is different, so my experience is in no way like a be all end all for everyone else's experience. But I think my immune system uh, does a pretty good job against it, and thank Christ for that because other people don't have it so lucky. In my country, a big majority. Yeah, yeah, that was the thing. It never became law over there, as far as I'm aware. But it is best practice. Uh, if definitely, especially if you're sick, to mask up if you need to go outside. Uh, so it's a thing. Uh, and yeah, Stitch. I am vaccinated and boosted, and plan to get another boost this year, and probably every year for the rest of my life. There were birds in my classroom last week. Uh, Accidentally, or like did someone bring them in like on purpose as a presentation? I do remember when I was 9, like at the tail end of 3rd grade, there was this presentation. They just straight up brought in like a bald eagle. It was pretty cool. Uh, Thank you, Wah. Give me just a sec. I got to sniff again. Okay, Wah, for the member message, 23 months. Didn't realize I had this waiting. Better late than never, I guess. But yeah, almost 2 years of supporting. Never stop being yourself, Skull. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate your continued support. And I hope that I can keep bringing you content that you can enjoy and have fun watching and everything. Means a lot to me, my dude. Thank you so much. I gotta sniff again. Sounds like heroin. You don't sniff heroin. You sniff cocaine. And I'm not doing cocaine. I'm fucking sick, Stitch. Drugs 902. Jesus Christ, guys. Listen, I'm not the one that does a weed. Which reminded me of that vine. Is that a weed? This is a crayon. I'm calling the police. 911 on the microwave. God, that's a classic. You can sniff heroin. It would have no purpose. Listen. Jesus Christ. Okay. They flew in through the window. Yeah, that reminds me of there was one time I went grocery shopping. This was back in like 2008. Not that that matters to the story. But it was just a bird flying around in the grocery store. Just people spotted it and were like, "Oh fuck, there's a bird in the store." That's weird. I don't think there was a huge panic over it, thank God. Because if there's a huge panic in the grocery store, that's how people can get hurt. But will you go and rest after the Q&A section? Well, I have been up for 13 hours, so I'm probably going to be up for a few more hours, and then I'll probably go to sleep. It's starting to get better, honestly. So, you know, that reminds me of a bird that got trapped inside of a cafe. Yeah, I can imagine that being a little concerning. You don't want wild animals getting near your food, you know, casually flying around the poultry section of the grocery. I see. Yes, the bird wanted revenge for the deaths of its brethren. Vine was the best shtick in all of social media. Dude, Vine was so great. People do skits on TikTok now, and there's some good ones out there, but it just doesn't beat the feel of Vine, in my personal opinion. Vine had a vibe, you know. But these TikTok ones just don't quite compare to. Who would win in a karate match, Amy or Blaze? Um, well, I don't think either are trained in karate. Though, if we want to take Mario and Sonic at the Olympics into account, I do believe. Oh wait, no, it's karate. I think it's Taekwondo actually is the event. So I don't fucking know. But I would say that Blaze probably has more refined training, I guess, as a fighter. So I guess it would be Blaze. Amy's more of a smash mouth sort of bash 'em up kind of fighter. She could probably go hands on, but mostly sticks to the hammer. I just remember Kopke from Vine. He was great. I don't quite remember that name. Couldn't attach it to a skit. Yeah, they have karate on the Switch. Oh, okay, it is karate. I don't know. Probably Blaze then, honestly. If a day comes where YouTube or where YouTube makes a skull short, where's my money, YouTube? I am calling the police and then cyber. Jesus Christ. I don't think that I'll be using YouTube Shorts, but you know. Speaking of wild animals, in the south of Sweden, seagulls will snatch your food from out of nowhere in any cafe or restaurant while you're outside eating. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure they do that to people here too. Just birds of all kinds. That's why it's just best practice not to eat when you're like on the beach or outside in like a seaside setting or in a place where birds are very abundant, like New York City, for instance. Uh, I don't know how people, or well, I suppose there's a lack of room there as well. So some people might just have to eat outside, but you know, eat wisely. Every time I see art of Amy with boxing gloves or punching a punching bag, it gives me Rocky vibes. That would make sense. Amy with her boxer size from Sonic Battle. It's not really something they've ever brought back, but you know, they did for a Sonic Channel artwork at some point uh, within the last 2 years or so. And that was fun. Nice of them to call back to it. Emerald was there as well. My favorite vine is when the guy said the milk's gone bad, and then the milk pulls up with. I vaguely remember that just off the description, but I don't. quite think I remember it like visually. Uh, I was with my dude, and we were in the back of his truck with a small pizza, and it ended in the seagulls getting fed and him jumping out of the truck. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. That reminds me of I forget if it was ravens or a crow, but they're both pretty similarly intelligent. Uh, so like they can hold grudges, and they can often live in groups, right? There was this dude that lived in a house, and I guess like the previous owners had pissed off the crows or whatever that were around there, so they hated humans. Uh, but the guy every day for like 2 weeks, he would put some food out for the crows, and so the crows uh, started to like him. They didn't grow attached to any other humans, but they left him alone after that, and that's kind of cool. They were like, okay, this one's good. All the rest of them can go fuck themselves. But this guy, he gives us sandwiches. It was Marlon Webb Vines, I think, the same guy that does Watermelon. Good stuff. Watermelon, free shavakadu, other food vine here. Of course, we also got to give props to one of my personal favorites, Why the Fuck You Lying? I love how he made that into a full song. Was the guy that gave them sandwiches Professor Pickles? No, I don't think so. He was just some guy. Interesting how intelligent animals can be, right? Yeah, sure is. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is pizza. Why I had some earlier today and yesterday, and a lot over this past week because it's easy to make. I think I have the excuse that I'm sick, and I was already washing my hands a lot on account of blowing my nose so much. You know, if I could just like slap a pizza onto a tray and then not pay it any mind until I'm actually eating it, that's less hand washing that I have to do. Skull, take a cooking class. Your ability to make food scares me. Dude, I knew that cooking wasn't my thing when I fucking made scrambled eggs exactly to my mom's directions, and it was fucking cold right off of the pan. I'm not one, to cook. I don't have the skill. I can make pancakes. I can boil hot dogs, and I can make ramen like from the packet. But that's about the extent of my cooking expertise. How? It beats the shit out of me. I don't know. Vinny and Jen did suggest that maybe it was longer than I remember it being between putting it on the plate and actually eating it, but I don't know. It was weird. I cooked them. They were finished. I put them on the plate, took it to the table, had a bite. Why the fuck is this cold? You know? And then that sucked too because it ruined my taste for scrambled eggs. And that was my favorite kind of eggs. You can't make a bowl of cereal. All right, Stitch, let's not get too far. I can make a bowl of cereal. Let him cook. Exactly. I had pizza for dinner today. Hell yeah. What kind of pizza was it? I always make the most simple meals when I cook. Yeah, I mean that's me too. The fly problem definitely also has something to do with it. 'Cause sometimes like it's just like I don't feel like putting in more effort into making food than I really have to, just because if I do, something like even if it's something like the soup, for instance, boiling a thing of soup for 3 minutes, uh, you know, if one of those fuckers comes by and ruins it, then that sucks. You know, I can make pasta. Cool, cool. Uh, I did make a pot of spaghetti once, but that's kind of cheating because I was being supervised the entire time. I don't think it would actually be safe for me to cook red meat because my color blindness kind of gets in the way of like I can't really tell when the pink meat becomes gray. You know, by who? That was my mom who was doing it. So it wasn't like the scrambled eggs where she was just kind of off in the distance telling me like go do this, go do that. She was like actually there being like okay, you know basically giving me the directions right then and there. Yeah, I'm colorblind. In fact, the test that I did to confirm it was like it was a square on a piece of paper, and dude was like, okay, Brandon, what color is this? And I was like, gray, and he was like, no, that's pink. My dude, you're colorblind. And I had to look at it really hard, and I was like, oh my god, that is pink. You could use the hand method to determine the perfect steak. That is something that Courtney suggested to me when I brought it up on a stream about a year and a half ago. So I guess there is other ways to do it. I'm really surprised. I swear I've said this on stream like 6 or 7 times. I'm surprised that people are still getting surprised learning. But yes, yes I am. I think it's most prominent with green and red. Like for instance, if the hues are similar enough, like I remember there were plenty of times when I was a kid where I would see like a candy cane, for instance, and sometimes I would see red candy canes as the green ones, or the green candy canes as the red ones. So it's a thing. Something I've been dealing with my whole life. Sometimes I gotta concentrate really hard to see a color. For instance, there's a special stage in Sonic and Knuckles. It's green and purple. However, the green is so fucking light. I see the green in that stage as yellow, unless if I look really hard. That's why I'm signing you up for a cooking course. Well, you're full of surprises, man. I suppose. Talk about being stubborn and full of surprises. Oh, Skull, we still like you even if you're colorblind. Well, thank you, my dude. I appreciate that. Remember, folks, it's not your perception of colors that makes you who you are. And then Spidey immediately followed it up with, "You're colorblind? Unsubscribed." Joke. Well, well, well. Goodness gracious. Aurora did answer the pizza question. It was a family regular one along with a glass of Coke. I meant like the the toppings, if you had any. Maybe it was a cheese pizza. I don't know. Who's to say? Aside from, aside from you, Aurora. Uh, you're colorblind? Oh, well, there's more to make fun of. And after Kimasabe had that nice sentiment, I can't believe this. Boo-hoo, sob, cry, and whatnot. Well, I'm not sure how you would react, but my topping was tomatoes. Uh, I've had it before. I had it on a frozen pizza. So I've never had it on like a fresh pizza. It tasted kind of weird, but I'm not like really into like just regular old diced tomatoes, unless unless if it's in spaghetti because the sauce makes them taste a lot better. And usually that's because like tomato sauce has a bunch of sugar added to it. Um, have you played Cooking Mama for the DS? No. Guys, Skull a great man. Oh, thank you for defending my honor there, Kimasabe. I appreciate it. Well, well, well. I made that joke about YouTube give me my money, and it appears I've just been paid by YouTube. Skull is a real one. Well, thank you. I was gonna say you look like you bite tomatoes like apples. Nah, nah, I'm not really into regular old tomato. In fact, I had a friend once tell me that she did that, and I was like, really? But to each their own. To each their own, indeed. Okay, well, fam, I've been on for almost 2.25 hours here, so I think, especially because Sonic Song's going to be on in an hour, I think I should probably get going. So, my goodness, my dudes, thank you so much for stopping by. And everything. I had a good time playing Sonic 2. A little disappointing there. We were so close to a deathless run, and then I kind of fumbled it. So yeah, we'll get it sometime. I swear to Christ. Uh, okay, please fall and stub your toe. Uh, I can't even have a response for that, Stitch. I was thinking about a joke, but it just left me. Uh, so yeah, a good run of Sonic 2 here. A nice conversation with all of you after the run was over. Really appreciate. I really appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out with me for this here stream on zero notice and all that. It was fun to come back and mark my return from the sick break. So I'm going to get into it slowly but surely, and uh, hopefully I'll be back to doing this regularly soon. If Trip and I have the charity stream scheduled, which I'm sure we will soon, I'll definitely let you guys know when that's going to be. Uh, in the form of a video and on Twitter and stuff. So yeah, it's good to be back, and I'm glad that you all were here on the stream to come hang out for a bit as I played Sonic 2 and then had this nice little bit of conversation. So Yeah, don't know what I'm doing next time, but I hope that you guys are looking forward to it, and I hope that you enjoyed this here stream enough to come back. So, until next time, whenever and whatever that happens to be, I have been skull902. Thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day.